Whoa, why these ranks stupid? I just say like S A B C
And then this one keep it.
F. No idea. I don't know what he does. Okay, I don't know what he. I don't know what they do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, girl, we got blit.
Add a tier above it. It's like the worst enemy in the game. Delete it right now.
It's extremely unnecessary. I'm gonna rank all these. I'm gonna rank all these enemies. I forgot some battlers. I'm gonna rank all these enemies by like 3 categories. Oh, so I'm ranking them by danger level. It's pretty simple.
Chow?
I'm actually can enter ivory, so E tier. Oh no, here we do that. Yeah, Chavo is not that bad, but builder is like, it's really inconvenient, especially when he fully builds.
It's gonna be like
It's gonna be like C tier or something, cause it's pretty good at stalling.
yeah. Especially if it's
Okay, Sword Battler, I guess he does do decent DPS, but he really doesn't do much. Same with, I mean, okay, Bryggen can reach further, so you can kind of act as a batliner. You also do some big amounts of damage. Don't ask what dolls do. Okay, Slinger isn't really spammed that much in some stages, and even if he doesn't really do that much DPS. So maybe like D tier. I'll just give him D tier because he's range. But Stunner can stun out and easily stun your. I mean, easily stall your defenses, especially when you cannot stack enough.
especially when the
But maybe I'll lower it because he does nothing against mini bosses. Okay, Baller is a backliner, and I guess I'll give him D tier because he actually.
no one even uses him most of the time.
Okay, I'll give Baller D tier, but I'm gonna give Soccer C tier because he knockbacks further. I'm not gonna give him like.
And also, it's stupidly high range.
Yeah, he has higher range. He does have less health though. And also, I'm not gonna give him like B because mini bosses again. Okay, Paintball. Paintball's another really super backliner. Wait, also, I'm not even using that. Let me just remove it. Okay, Paintballer, the guy with black hair.
Yeah, the guy with black hair.
He sometimes. I mean, actually, he really doesn't do much. His fire is kind of weak. Yeah, so I'll just give him like E tier. And, Sniper. Sniper is like D tier. He's also another super backliner, but his armor piercing thing is like, okay, let's see, because like his armor piercing thing is like sometimes he gets staggered a lot, and he also gets like he also has high range, so he gets like meat shield a lot, and if he gets buffs, he's extremely problematic. Okay, why are bosses here? Okay. I don't know if I want to rank bosses. I don't actually want to rank bosses.
Just rank them.
Okay. Speed Battler!
Speed
DT.
Battler,
He's easily like vulnerable. He doesn't know himself back because so he's just like drum, and just or something.
Yeah, speed battle sucks.
Wait. Oh, I'm so glad it's dark now.
Yeah, it's not
Not ranking.
I know ranking. I know ranking.
I'm not ranking these bosses.
Count like
No. He's a summon, and it's also a boss. But that's like not counting pawn. Actually, I probably shouldn't count pawn. Actually, I should probably count pawn. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, dual speed can knock himself back, and he does stupid amounts of damage, and he also has like he has the same health as dual speed, but his knockback makes him more like self-defensive or something.
and also can stall mini bosses.
Yeah, I can stall mini bosses. He gets stacked sometimes, but he does a lot of damage for just one hit. So maybe I'll give him like B tier. Okay, Regen. If you have range enemies, then Regen is a joke, so I'll just give him like D tier. I mean, I feel like if the enemy is good at stalling, then I might count them as like dangerous. Like no human can stall for so long. He's so dangerous. So I'm not gonna give it like F tier because he doesn't attack. Dual regen can waste a lot of attacks, especially if it's like gathering or something. So maybe like B tier. Actually, you know what? A tier, because he can nullify anything at the right timing. Actually, yeah, his shield is also even actually B tier. Gravity is boring. I'm just gonna give him E tier. He has really low health, and he does like barely anything. He doesn't even do that much damage.
Yeah, so glad they're buffing him.
And they're gonna buff him. Though gravity can give like the long. I mean like
So annoying.
it's not short stun or long stun, but it's just like the normal stun, and it's still really annoying.
Yeah.
And he also does like a lot of damage for his purpose. So maybe like C tier. He can also bait a lot of attacks.
Yeah, so annoying.
Rocket. Rocket is so
Rocket's so mid.
yeah. But Crockett
Stop stupid.
Crockett attacks so slow, and he does like barely any more damage than Rocket. But his splash damage increase makes him extremely like okay. Yeah, and especially as a backliner. Actually, I might give him B tier.
I thought he gave Rocket BT. Bomb? He
Bomb.
dies so fast.
Bomb can do a lot of damage. If you cannot. He also has like a lot of like his splash damage radius is pretty big. I'm gonna make it smaller. Okay, Kamikaze.
Kamikaze.
Okay, Kamikaze I'm easily gonna give B tier. Because usually you cannot really kill him time if you don't have range units.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, sometimes there could be like you could be like fighting a Titan or something, and then Kamikaze will just jump in, and you won't have time to damage him. Okay, Hammer. Hammer is pretty good at stalling and stuff, but like he doesn't really do that much damage.
It's only first like
It's just to tank.
yeah, especially
Yeah. So I just use like is there a D tier or E tier? But I might give him D tier just because he can at least stall.
Banhammer.
Okay, Banhammer does so much damage. I might give him this might be the first A tier.
Yeah. He's literally
He does so much too many shotwaves and also too much damage for each shotwave.
Lil Doom's adopted child.
Yeah, low doom knockoff low doom. And he's not even that good as a unit too.
Yeah.
I hate when enemies do that. Okay, grenade. Most of the time with grenade, like
He does really
most of the time with grenade, you cannot actually escape his grenade unless he shoots like really far away,
Yeah.
or you have like your dual speed to bait. So like, I might give him D tier just because his grenade takes a long time to detonate, and even if it does, on lower stars he doesn't really do much. Okay, arson can easily go in A tier too,
Yeah.
cause
It detonates.
yeah, it detonates instantly, and even ignoring the fact that he gets stacked a lot, he's a backliner, and he's also immune to like fire for some reason, and like the flame can spread to the flame can spread a lot like really fast. I mean, not really fast, just instantly. Titan
Either B or A.
is either B or A. Yeah, I might give him B because he's pretty tanky, but
He doesn't really.
he's really slow, and he also attacks very slow, so you can bait him, and then you can have enough time to attack him again. Telemon I might also give B tier because he attacks way slower, but he's just longer to kill.
He barely heals.
Yeah, he barely heals. It just heals like 1/4 of his HP or something. Okay, time for chapter 2. I have no idea what Firebrand does.
It's literally.
It's just like it's just sword battler, but he inflicts fire. Okay, just because he inflicts fire, I'll just make him a rank higher. Okay, dual Firebrand. His stupid third attack has AOE, and it's like.
It's literally more.
Yeah, I just move with splash damage. Plus, there's still hellfire. It's not even fire. This inflicts fire, right? Yeah, then this is hellfire. He's also really tanky somehow. Like he has like 360. No, wait. Yeah, 360 health on 1 star. I mean, like in Infernus. Actually, he's not that tanky. He's just like a lot of health than expected or something. Okay, I actually don't know what Arch does. I might have to look it up.
It's basically Archer.
Oh, it's really just Archer. But how much damage does he do?
5 base. I know.
12 base.
In his debut.
60? Huh? That's not even. Not even as a backliner.
Also, I'm not thinking like, oh, this is.
Oh, it's not even. It's barely useful. I mean, it's barely not
it's
dangerous.
Useful,
So
it's worse than gravity.
worse than and literally battler tops him. Okay, Nemesis. I'm only gonna give him D tier because
Only because
if you have like weak backliners, like Arch cannot hit them if you meet shield enough. But this guy will just like pierce through everything, and also has a backliner, so he can just like if you have backliners, weak backliners like Mafia Crip and Ninja, then he can just cheap damage them, and also I can also hit your base.
Yeah.
So if you like stall too much, then you might like in real life. Okay, Galen's kind of moronic. I'm gonna give him B tier for stalling, and Shieldman obviously goes in A tier in stalling. Okay, Galen is just really tanky, but you can easily counter with like Titan or something. But Shieldman just runs straight for you, and he also his shield can nullify all damage and even without his shield, it's kind of tanky.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Sophie's the regen and Shieldman's shield can give immunity.
Oh yeah, they also give Omni immunity.
So just leave it.
Sailor does absolutely nothing. Okay, how much damage does he do again?
I think it's like 20 or
Wow. I just like BTB. One base.
This is friendly version.
Oh. Wait, bruh. This guy's swearing. What?
Okay, why did you steal my money? Okay.
I cannot even find it. I'm just gonna assume that the enemy stats are the exact same as the
What?
enemy the unit stats.
Yeah.
But it's still not even that useful. I mean that like dangerous. I guess he kind of wastes your time if you have like default or something. Like if you don't know how to manage your cash. Actually, you know what? I'll give him D tier just cause of that. But he has really low health.
He's so vulnerable.
Okay, but Pirate Battler, not only does he do a lot of damage, especially when he gets stacked, but
He basically steals.
yeah, he steals your money from really far range. So he cannot even like, if he shoots once, then he's taking a lot of your money. I'm just gonna give him D tier because that's pretty much his only purpose. But if you have like investment level 9 or something, then he's just like a backliner. He's just a gunner backliner that can pretty much go through armor because of like he does more damage than like normal backliners.
Bucket Tag is like.
Bucket Tagger is okay. You can bait Bucket Tagger, but that doesn't like deny the fact that he's extremely dangerous. Like he can waste like if anyone with longer than 30-second cooldown. If Bucket Tagger bucket tags it, then I also went S tier. Then it's like such a massive wage. And Treasure Seller is also yeah, obviously A because like at least these two have a wind out, so I can counter them with dual speed. And I guess Treasure Sellers yeah, but like that doesn't really help with much. He's just there so that one strat can tell you to sell your little doom. Well yeah, it's pretty much insta kill, and the only way is to counter is either spam a lot of meat shields or get range units. So yeah, I just put him A tier. Uncannoneer. Okay, if Uncannoneer charges and then your frontliners die from something like maybe like Gargan or something, then he has infinite range, so he can just hit your backliners.
Yeah, so annoying, especially if it's
yeah, and his splash damage and knockback are also really like high. So I'll just give him C tier. And Yuzi Rambo, he can waste like like a lot. Example, you want to use like Dolce or something, he can just completely waste it. And like unless you want to waste a slot for a slate skin, then your only counter is armor enemies. But since there are a lot of armor enemies and he only does like 30 something damage and everyone has like at least 30 armor, I'll just give him C tier. Since your only counter is armor enemies and there are a lot of them. But if you don't have armor enemies, then this will go in like A tier or something. I already did it. Huh? I would What do you do? I'm gonna murder you in real life. Oh my god. This goes in father tier. Oh wait, this is boss. I forgot.
Oh, thank you for the fan. I actually feel so good.
I need to make sure it doesn't change anything. Boogle. Boogle doesn't even buff that much, and his range is so low, and his buff is like 0. Where'd he go? His buff is like 0 seconds. Where'd he go? So I'm just gonna give him like, I don't know, maybe like E tier, cause he doesn't even buff that. His buff doesn't really do much in casual, and not even in Tumor. I've never actually seen Drummer like unless he uses it on dual speed. That's like the only times it's actually useful. But like unless he uses it on dual speed, it's not really, his buffs don't really like do much. They're not really that big of a threat. Like, no, why you buff them? No, or something. And he's just using use it for like Uzi Rambo. Same with Guitar Hero. I've never actually seen Guitar Hero like, I mean like these two. I've never seen like the damage buffers. Not even the range buffers. I guess for sniper they're like really good, but like I've never actually seen them. I've never actually seen their buffs do much. Actually, you know what? I might give Guitar Hero D tier just because he buffs damage at least. But like, never really seen them do much. This is a boss. Wait, Guitar Hero, not the actual Guitar Hero. That's a father half. Guitar training. A temporary damage buff. And then higher range. And just on all allies. So it's just like, the only change is global and it still doesn't really do much. I know it's like a 30% buff and it's like, oh my god, it's a lot! But like, it's not really. It's kind of moronic. I'm just gonna put these first. Spartan. Okay, Spartan. If you have like, if you're trying to meet shield, no. If you have like, example like a Titan at half health and he just so happens to jump in, then he can do a lot of damage. But not only does that not happen most of the time, but the damage buff and also not even knockback, like the knockback actually helps because it just makes them like, oh, okay, I can survive for a bit longer. But like his damage buff, I've never actually seen it do much unless I'm like meat shielding with a billion hobos or something. And then Barbaric, oh my god, I'm easily gonna give. Okay, Barbaric's charge is almost like impossible to counter unless you have a lot of meat shields. But like, even then, his AoE thing knockback is really big, and he can expose frontliners. So if you don't already have using Rambo on the field, he will murder in your real life, and he's also really tanky. So he can't even like, so he can stall you like even after he knocks you back. The tankiness just brings insult to injury, something, whatever. Okay, Gargan is like, normally Gargan wouldn't be that bad, but when he gets to half health, he loses all of his armor, so like it makes it easier to kill him. But if you don't kill him fast enough, he can easily destroy your backliners with very low range and also your frontliners if you're like really weak. And you can also do like a lot like this like thing. And then Genna is obviously gonna have like A tier. Because it's only because of the hellfire that spreads when he gets half health. Okay, his main attack doesn't really do much. Other than like apply hellfire, but actually yeah, it does do much. And then when he gets to have like Droom, and you cannot even use meat shields because they'll just die easily from the Hellfire Aura. And the Hellfire Aura also does way too much damage for just one tick. And also, okay, he does lose armor, but like, wait, does he lose armor? I think he does. But like, he's also really tanky. Even without even at half HP, he's still really tanky. Imagine if he just spawned without the first half HP. Maybe. Hello. He's also really tanky, so he can stall for so long and then defend all these other idiots. Blah blah. Okay, chapter 3. Dark Heart. Okay, just Dark Heart in casual is already like really moronic. I'm gonna see because like it's like ching 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 or something. I actually forgot how Dark Heart attacks because I'm so used to dual Dark Heart. What are the rarest battle bricks? Oh, Kid Good. Okay, I wanna see this. I wanna see. Shing shing. Oh, that's it. Like shing shing shing. Ow! So he just like the stupid last hit. I'm pretty sure the last hit does like a lot of damage and also like splash damage. He does well. I know he's like really weak, but if you don't have range units, then it's really hard to kill this guy. I mean, it's not that hard because it's only a matter of time until he does the third hit. But okay, when he does the third hit, I'm pretty sure he has a pretty long windup, so at least it gives you time to kill him. But I'll just give him B tier because hello. Then Dual Dark Heart, like obviously it's like the same except he does a way stronger attack. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the Death Mark. The Death Mark just gives him way more damage. Dual Dark Heart can, like, I've never seen a unit that isn't a mini boss that actually survived all Dual Dark Heart's 3 hits and the spin, especially because of the Death Mark. The Death Mark just ruins everything. No, actually, I might. Okay, I'm only giving him B tier because of how low his health is, so you can easily counter him like with backliners. Okay, Outlaw. Outlaw so stupid. He doesn't even do much against Omni Immune. I mean, like, his only purpose is so that you cannot use travel, and also you cannot take the damage to your base. And he doesn't even have, his stats are really mediocre, and he doesn't even do that much damage. So I'm just gonna give him E tier just for that. And Vigilante, okay, I'm gonna include the context that you're using Tarnish Wall in this, and it still doesn't even help with the fact that he doesn't do that much damage. Like, I don't care if he spawn I don't care if he spam a million times, but he doesn't. Not even against Omni Immunes, he doesn't even do that much damage. I mean, I guess like 300 is a lot. Wait, no, is it even 300? Vigilante. Let's see his base damage. 10. So in 3-star extreme, he has like 120 damage, and against Omni Immune, he has 360. That's still not even that much for. Isn't it like 1 attack rate or something? 1 second attack rate? Yeah, it's not even that much. 360 is like 360 DPS is nothing. Like, just look at this guy. I mean, no, just look at this guy. I guess his range and he's like really. He doesn't even have that much health, so he's not even like tanky or something. Okay, Penny. Okay, Penny also has absurdly low health, so the stupid the stupid the get hit once and delete your frontliners mechanic is like not even that big of a deal. What's the base health? 30? So it's like so it's like hey, so it's like 150 something on like higher magnifications. I mean like the normal magnifications in like state. Oh yeah, wait. Oh, you get 50 resistance? A 3 range splash. Okay, that's not even that big. I swear it was wait. 75% speed buff. Okay, but the thing is, you get one shot by almost everybody. I don't care if you have like level 0 upgrades during this time. Okay. Well, Penny doesn't even do that much when she's a rage eater. And not to mention how fast she will die. So I'm just gonna give her D tier, because at least the splash damage does something, but like... It's just... so moronic. No. Actually, actually, actually,
Look at me.
no,
Deep pause.
no.
I mean, deep pause.
Oh wait, I do have onward, but it's kind of moronic. What's kind of moronic? Okay, that's moronic. Okay, that's not moronic, and that's moronic. Okay, so it's like,
Wait, absolutely nothing is cool.
okay, Betty. I'm going to include the context of Bloodhorn and Raging Betty. But at the same time, I won't. But at the same time, I will. Okay. Like, 3 hits isn't even... 3 hits is kinda... Is a lot. 3 hits is a lot for... I already forgot.
It's a lot for.
Okay, 3 hits is... 3 hits at first doesn't sound that... Never mind, I did not have 60 base HP. For 3 hits though... I mean, I know you can easily counter with dual speed, but like... If you don't... If you get like... If you get like... Meat shields or something... Or if you have like Mafia curves... Okay, like example, you have like backliners that like cannot kill... They don't even like... Like Ninja Battler or something. Then you guys easily enrage Betty. And... Unlike Penny where the enrage is like... I'm gonna kill you! It does nothing. But Betty's explosion AoE is way too much. I don't even remember how much it is. A small explosion, but how big?
But how big?
I swear it's like
It's
it's
literally rocket big.
okay. Your front line every time Betty hits once, all your backliners are usually dead anyway.
That's enough. Fun.
And when Betty's enraged, she's also really hard to kill because of the 50 billion resistance.
That's enough.
Yeah. So I'm easily gonna give Betty A tier.
So warm.
And I'm not even counting the fact that Bloodhorn can enrage her. Okay, Patrol is very moronic. Not only is he very tanky, not only is he very tanky, but sometimes he can waste like example a Titan.
Yeah.
And
Or like thunder.
I guess you can counter him with like units that have enough. But you can't even kill him before he patrols anybody because his walk speed isn't it like 12 walk speed?
It's like
He's like 12 walk
it's
speed.
like 18.
Yeah, no, it's not. No, it's 12. And his moronic resistance. I mean, he doesn't have that much health, but just the resistance when he patrols gets him to B tier. But if he didn't have the resistance, he'd probably be like D tier or something. Principal detention for you. He has 1,000,000 health and 1,000,000 resistance, but he loses the resistance when he jails your 50 tumor battlers. At least his mechanic is. At least his mechanic is like.
I mean, like,
His mechanic. Okay. The only flaw with his mechanic. I mean, flaw as in like the thing that makes him easy to deal with is that like, example like a Telemon tries to hit a principal and then, principal jails Telemon. He can still hit the principal like in the jail. Because of the wind up stuff. I can still hit them. Oh yeah, some like same with Patrol, like some auras like Infernus Hellfire aura, like Hurt Orb, they can still damage them. They can still damage enemies around with the stupid thing. Okay, Butcher doesn't even okay, unless you have like Boxer or something where like a meat shield that doesn't get 2-shot or something. And then like he just goes in this butchering spree. Butcher doesn't really do that much. I guess without the butchering spree, I guess he does decent DPS. And his butchering spree, I guess he can melt your front lines. I mean, not really, but like just single target is like I'm gonna kill you or something. I'm gonna give him D tier. It's actually not that like. Chainsaw Battler. I feel like Chainsaw can be like slightly countered by armor enemies, but at the same time, if you try to meat shield him, you just cannot do that because he will just like he'll just get in this what is it called, like I'm going to eat your face mode. Where is it? Chainsaw Rampage.
No,
Yeah.
no, the thing to press.
It makes his attack. It speeds up his attack rate. Okay. Not even armor enemies can escape the wrath of Chainsaw Battler because he does like. Actually, he doesn't even do that much damage, but still. I mean, on 3 stars he does more damage than every armor. Uh. Yeah, that's what. I'm just gonna give him B tier because you can't really meat shield him. Okay, Amputator is kind of moronic. He's for his healing mechanic technically makes him tanky, and he also attacks really fast for that. And he also he does. Hello. Really do much. I'm just gonna give him C tier because he does like decent DPS. Okay, Executioner. Doesn't he have like the same walk speed as Amputator or something? But he has way more health, and he can also spawn skulls which can explode. And then it will give. That never happens. Oh, okay, I guess that happens, but I'm not really counting that. If his the skeleton takes so long to explode. So example, you have like a billion backliners here, and you just kill Executioner. Like, oh my god! And then there's like okay, Executioner kills a Timor Battler. It spawns a skeleton. Then your backliner's like la 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 la, and then the skeleton will explode, and it will delay your front lines because the stupid blade so bad. So I'm just gonna give him detail just for that, just because of the skeleton, not because it's his actual. I guess he's kind of tanky and he pretty much has infinite health if you cannot deal with him, fast enough. Okay, Mad Scientist is just Raid Quitter, and he's kind of the same. Yeah, he's kind of the same as like, he's kind of the same as what's it called Nemesis. He's kind of the same as Nemesis, except he does like a bit more damage and he's way slower. And he doesn't. Sometimes the table can stop. I'm just gonna give him C tier because he does do damage. But Mad Scientist, on the other hand, he's a backline. Okay, his windup was very long, gives you so much time, but the thing is, not only is he very tanky, but he's a backliner. So example, you don't have recoil, and there's a Gargant, and you're trying to kill. You cannot. Crazy Canvas is behind. And then you just die in real life.
Do you think Mad Scientist and Crazy Chemist?
Wait. Okay, this is Mad Scientist, this is Crazy Chemist. And then, if Crazy Chemist actually explodes his table, then, you better have Liberty. Also gonna die in real life. Your frontliners are gonna, your backliners, everybody's gonna die because he pierces through. I mean, he doesn't pierce, but yeah, he does pierce through everything. And the explosions or blah blah blah. So like B tier. I'm only actually. I think I'm only giving him A tier because he's a backliner. If he wasn't like, if he just had to approach an enemy like right here just to like do the wind up, then I'll probably give B tier. But just because he's a backliner, I'll give him A tier because it's really hard. Sometimes it's really hard to catch up to him. Okay, Jester Battler, I'm giving C tier because he can stall your rough front lines because of his morning attack rate.
It can easily be countered by me.
Okay, easily be countered by like Titan and everything. Jester's attack rate. Okay, he has no damage, but it's only because he's supposed to stall something. He's pretty weak for his purpose. Like, I mean, his health is pretty low as like a frontliner that's supposed to stall or something. He doesn't really do a good job for that. But Terror, I'm giving B tier because he's a backliner, even though he has like the same exact characteristics and he also has a way slower attack rate. But just because he's a backliner, he can stall for so long. So I'm just gonna give him B tier. Blinder, I kind of forgot what Blinder does. I might have to look it up.
He gives you a batterless smoke in a medium radius.
Oh yeah, in a radius. All attacks apply blind for 12 seconds!
Remember playing with Confederate?
Pre-work on Fire. I'm not gonna get it. I kind of like how Blinder and Confederate have like, you can tell if you cannot really see the smoke effect. That you can tell he hit your backliner if your backliner randomly gets death mark. I'm pretty sure the difference with Confederate and Blinder is that Confederate is temporary. I mean, Blinder is temporary, but I'm pretty sure Confederate is like forever. Yeah, permanently blind. So Blinder. Okay, Blinder does an AoE blind, which is kind of moronic. Yeah, I like a smoke. Yeah, that's the furthest unit. But doesn't he do AoE? How come someone noticed the top hat? No one noticed the top hat. Shiny black top hat. Why did everyone just like? Oh, it's because it's not even a stupid picture. So it's like I just forgot about that. How am I even doing? I'm gonna give Blinder C tier just cause it's temporary. But I swear he did like an AoE thing. Oh, okay, so C tier, cause at least it's temporary. But if you have like example ninja, they can just run into the front lines like a moron and then just completely waste their purpose. I guess 12 seconds. 12 seconds is enough time for your backliner to like, oh no, I'm blind. You're gonna work here. Okay, I'm not blind anymore. Wait. Something. Confuddler. If he blinds a unit, they're just a waste. It's kind of like bucket tagger, except. Okay, now that's a stretch. But like, if he, for example, like he has a Vulcan or maybe like a sniper or maybe like I don't know, something else like a range unit that has a long cooldown, then he can completely waste it. And sometimes he can like completely prevent what am I saying? Backliners to do anything because his attack rate, I'm pretty sure it's not even that slow. Confunder. I forgot. Yeah, 8 seconds to permanently blind and end a backliner. Especially because he himself is a backliner, so he can just. So if you're trying to deal with it and a mini boss with a backliner, then he's gonna screw you up. But he can easily be countered with just getting good frontliners. Okay, Monkey Bread isn't really. My brother keeps saying he's really annoying, but the monkeys don't really do that much. Okay, oh.
They did like 20 damage per monkey.
Okay, Monkey Bread himself, I'm pretty sure it doesn't really do much. I guess he's kind of tanky, but that just makes it harder for him to summon his billion monkeys, and that just makes him like okay, I have more time to build up my defenses or something. Actually, more like no, and the monkeys, they do like a billion. I guess if you don't kill them fast enough because you're a noob, then he can do a lot of chip damage to your single frontliner, but not enough to actually demolish your frontliners. So I'll just give him C tier. But Gorilla Barrel, I'm gonna give. Gorilla Barrel. This Monkey Bread is Gorilla Barrel. I almost mixed it. Okay, Gorilla Barrel. Again, he doesn't really do much himself, but when the gorilla comes out, he has Omni Immune, and he's really tanky, and he does a lot of cheap damage, and he has a really fast walk speed. So yeah, it's kind of dangerous. Yeah, whatever. Oh, Little Man, stupid scream barely actually does anything, unless you're either on 6 times or you have a backliner that has -1 HP or something. Like if you have like ninjas or something, I guess I can do cheap damage to your ninjas and like your other backliners, but his scream in general doesn't really do much. I guess his attack also isn't really like rushing. Okay, I guess it does some damage, but like let me
That's a
check
lot of
something.
damage. Especially for like 1 second cooldown.
Shing, shing. Oh, ah, and then it's right. Ah! 30. Oh, okay. 100 something is like, yeah. Ah, and then it's right. Ah! See, little man. Sounds weird. I'm gonna give little man C tier. Okay, I guess he can do some cheap damage. Okay, I'm gonna give him B tier because I guess he can kind of stall. But his scream doesn't really do much. That's the problem. Oh, little man. Okay, but Bloodhorn. I actually didn't know. Wait, stop. Get this stupid, bro. I hate the wiki. I hate the wiki. I hate the wiki.
What?
Thank you. I was trying to press the button. Uh, I actually didn't know that Bloodhorn. How much Bloodhorn buffs the enemies.
Yeah, it's literally.
And like if he fully enrages, every black enemy on the field is multiplies their damage by 4 times. I always thought it was like 2 times or something, but 4 times.
Especially.
And for each stick is 50%. So even if it's like, like it's still like,
Still stupid.
yeah, it's still like pretty much doubles the damage. What, 400% increase? That's so much.
Not for a really gold.
This affects global and permanent too.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Not even.
it's pretty much just a Doomsday Muffin thing. Like the Doomsday Muffin phase too. I'm easily gonna give, okay, Bloodhorn's attack in general. Okay, it does do a lot of damage, especially in like the stage of season. But like, yeah. His scream, if you, most of the time you cannot really kill him fast enough. I mean, I guess you can kill him fast enough for him to not do the full scream, but he can still scream. He can still do like 3 ticks or something, and he can still like massively buff everybody, and he can still enrage Betty. Your only counter to the scream is like it's either Gatling or Hyperbike. Or like I mean like a well-timed Hyperbike. Okay, pianist. Okay, pianist. Pianist. Is a pianist is a super backliner. He doesn't even go on the field, and you cannot even. He's also pretty tanky, so I cannot even use like Raid Quitter or anything. And every like 20 seconds or something, I kind of forgot. Okay. It's 20. He has infinite range. 80 is it? Okay, that's so loud. 80 resistance.
No, can just jump over
You
it.
can just jump over it. You could just.
It wasn't even wasted. Oh, good, it destroyed the piano first and then wasted it.
He does a lot of damage too. I guess like he has infinite range, so he can just like, no matter how far away from him you are, he can still like do a lot of damage to your frontliners. And also a lot of AoE, like so much AoE. It's like, so loud.
And then Grandmaster.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna give Pianist B tier just because he can easily waste a lot of frontliners. Okay, Grandmaster is okay.
Unless you're using Liberty, you can only use the cannon once.
Yeah, unless you're using Liberty, you can only use the cannon once. Grandmaster. I'm gonna. Okay. First, I'm gonna talk about Grandmaster alone. Like, he has a lot of. Similar to Pianist, he's like really tanky, so I cannot even kill him before reaching the base. And if you use the cannon once, it does a lot of damage to your base. And that also means if you want to use the cannon, you have to stop placing units for a while so that it doesn't spawn cam your units. If you're that desperate. And if Bloodhorn rages him, you cannot use the cannon until he dies, which is a very long time. And it's kind of moronic. So
Even if you use the Gatling, you could kill it. It doesn't even
yeah. I'm only giving him A tier because of like he's pretty much just like temporary. I mean, a permanent cannon disabler until you kill him. So I'll just give him A tier. If he didn't do that much damage or anything, then I'll probably just give him B tier. But you can only use your cannon once if he's on the stage, and only you cannot even use it if Bloodhorn reaches him. Yeah, if you were like maybe even Terra just randomly scares away your stupid thing. I'm gonna give Battler. I'm just gonna put these first for no reason. And I'm giving Battler Classic F tier for no reason. No, you can tell the difference. No, you cannot. No, is this Battler or Battler Classic?
That's Battler Classic.
Okay, Deleter. Oh my god. I'm gonna give him B tier just because he can counter him with a lot of meat shields. But his attack rate, especially because the stages he's in are always with Absorber. I swear, I've never seen a stage with Deleter that didn't have Absorber. I mean, unless it's comedy stages, that I wouldn't remember. But in all the stages that Absorber's in, is just always Absorber, so he can stall it for a really long time. I guess your only counter is like Trowel. And obviously Omni minions like Tank or Loconos, but they're usually not even like present when you're fighting Deleter. And also extremely unnecessary. At least he's really weak, so maybe you can counter him with backliners, maybe. But at the same time, he's also a backliner. So if he's behind exec, then you have to spam a lot of meat shields. Oh, Deleter. Expunger's wind up is really, really long. But he deletes 3 enemies.
Yeah, still annoying.
But his attack rate is way slower, and that's not even counting his wind up. And he's also the same health. And he also doesn't even have that much range, like 8 range or something.
Yeah.
So I'm not giving him 80 or anything. I mean, Deleter, I'm only giving him like actually. Okay, this is like B minus and this is B plus, something like that.
I hate the minus plus.
Minus
middle.
plus middle. B middle.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, Crow Battler. He doesn't even do that much cheap damage when he's invisible. I mean, himself. I guess he's kind of annoying. Like he can kind of waste backliner's health. I mean, like Michio's health. But like, just his invisibility is really short for what he does. He doesn't even do that, and it has like 0 range. Or if you're using Titan, he just accidentally hit him. I'm just gonna give him D tier because he doesn't really do that much. That's like the first D tier in a while. Okay, Cyber Battler, I'm gonna give him A tier.
Because he gets weakened.
Yeah, not only does he get weakened, but he also have like infinite range, and his attack. Why does he do 600 damage on 3-star stream? He also has a lot of HP, and if you use like Operator, they can just early activate him. And there's pretty much there's literally no way to counter his teleport thing unless you're already like chip damaging the base. Like, okay, I'm gonna teleport. No, I died. But if you're like, even if you're really close to the base, unless you're really already attacking the base, like doing a lot of damage, then he will always teleport and apply weaken. At least he doesn't have AoE though. That would be so bad. Okay, Sapper is really, 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 really stupid. All he does is just target lower HP. Okay, he does have infinite range, and it also makes backliners really vulnerable because they always have like the lowest health. Actually, yeah, B tier, because like he's pretty much an anti-backliner because every backliner usually have like really low health. And you also just cannot use Glass Battler. Okay, stun lock. I'm not really gonna talk about if he gets reached by Bloodhorn. That's another story. But stun lock himself is already like he can be a massive waste of time because like you could be getting ready. You're probably like spawning a Titan. I almost said tarnished Titan for no reason. You could be spawning a Titan, and then he can just waste a lot of time. Not only stunning him, but also doing a lot of like damage to him because he does like 500 damage in 1 star or something. On 3-star. Not to mention when Bloodhound enrages. And also his stupid, he has a lot of range, so he's also a super backliner. Like, unlike Sapper has a lot less range, but Stunner has a lot of range, so like your tanky enemies are gonna get bullied until you're finally down to frontliners. Okay, Fat Boy. A lot of people say Fat Boy is really bad, but yeah, okay. I guess if you're not using Slammer, then he's kind of a big deal. Like, example, using Treasure, then he's kind of a big deal. And he can literally end your run if you're stupid and you cannot kill him. And he also has a lot of resistance, so you cannot even use, like... Slammer cannot even one-shot him if you're actually using Slammer. I mean, I think it can, but, like, on 3 stars, no. So you have to do a lot. And then, I guess his wind-up, when he's about to destroy the base, kind of makes up for, like, how tanky he is. And he... Not only that, but it can also serve as a distraction for, like if there's already, like, already threatening frontliners, and Fatboy can just, like, distract all your frontliners. So yeah. It's B tier. But Warhead, I'm gonna give him A tier. I don't care. Okay. I'm gonna apply the same thing about the cannon. Like, example, you don't have Gatling. Like, pretty much your only counter is a really well-timed Hyperbike. Or, like, an accidentally timed Kamikaze, you cannot even time him. And if you don't have him, if you don't have Gatling or Hyperbike or Kamikaze or anybody that can do, like... Okay. So if you cannot kill Warhead when he comes... When Warhead enters your front lines and you don't kill him for like 10 seconds, you're probably done for when he detonates. Unless you have, like, Gatling. Then if he explodes, his AoE hyper laser can easily destroy your frontliners and backliners. And that's not even mentioning that's not even talking about if he detonates near your base and he wasn't reach out Bloodhorn, then he's pretty much just a Warhead. I mean, Fat Boy. Okay, there's a boss. I almost just ranked it. Okay, that's chapter 3. Wind Force is really moronic. Wind Force is such a waste of time. You can only counter Wind Force with backliners and Titan. But he's such a waste of time. I'm going to give him A tier just because of that. He's such a waste of time, I hate him. Actually, I'm just gonna give him... If I could give, like, the rank, like, the plus things, like, he will either be B plus or A minus, but I'm just gonna give him B because he's not, like, A tier worthy. But like, he's such a... If you don't have enough like, frontliners, then he can be a massive waste of time because he pushes your enemies back so far, and his attack rate is also weirdly short, like boom, 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 on it. Oh, and then okay, he doesn't have that much health, but, like, he's so good at stalling, I swear. And Dual Wind Force is even better at stalling. Dual Wind Force, okay.
He can also jump at your base.
Yeah, he can jump at your base, and then your only way of killing him is by, like, just like 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6.
Jump!
He can also bait a lot of your like rushers like Kamikaze and maybe Gatling even, and also Hyperbike. And it also can stall your upcoming mini bosses that have, like, really low attack rates, like Low Doom and Titan, and maybe even waste a barbaric charge. You can just waste everything. Do Wind Force is such a waste of time. Wind Force is such a waste of time.
Yeah, I hate Wind Force.
And then Flight is waste of fresh air, because he's just there to bait your range units. But that's pretty much it. He doesn't even do that much damage. But Jolly does a lot of damage.
But at least he can be easily counted by...
Oh yeah, not to mention the stupid angel trait.
Yeah, you have a free breaking point.
Yeah, I just have a free breaking point. Come on, angel trait. Ah! You understand? Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate on you in this world or something. That's to copy pasta. Okay, Pawn's a lot. No. Knight is okay. Knight does a lot of like piercing damage. Like despite his wind up, he does a lot of damage, and he also has a lot of armor. I mean, not that much armor, but like he has decent armor. But the moment he enters his second life, he's just really useless.
Unless the enemy.
Unless the front line, unless he backflips like content for you, and then he can do his attack from behind and like or something. So I guess that adds some kind of risk factor, but he's still C tier. Pawn Solot has a stupid amounts of armor. Uh, I wanna give him B plus because okay, he can still die with that much armor. Okay, you cannot like cheap damage him with like sword spam or like slingers or like ninja because he has like at least 50 armor in pretty much every stage. And also, okay, I guess like his first life is kind of useless, but his second life he pretty much doubles HP of the armor. I mean that's not really double HP, but still. He also I'm pretty sure he does more damage. I don't feel like checking because the magnification is always double until more. But he does a lot more damage than Knight. Okay, Airhead is just a waste of space again. He doesn't. Okay, she doesn't really bait your Gatlings or anything because she has like 0 health. It can bait cannons like cannon and recoil. Like, okay, I'm gonna recoil Gubby Samurai. Wait, what? Or something.
And she does 90 damage and multiple stuff.
Wait, Ashley? What the heck? So Airhead is pretty much just it's kind of like Grandmaster. It's kind of like Pianist, where it's just like an untargetable, just random grenades on the field for no reason. Like,
Get those.
and also even if you're trying to we're not even at Skittles, right? We're saying. Even if you waste your cannon to kill an airhead, they still spawn pretty rapidly some stages. So airhead is kind of a cannon waste. I mean, okay, not really on the frontliners on the ground or dead. Then yes, it is a cannon waste, but it's pretty high up, so it wouldn't really waste your cannon most of the time. But like, airhead is just like, you know what? I'm giving him D tier. Her. Skittles, I'm also okay. Skittles is just like a more easy to target airhead, but this time she inflicts fire. It's the same.
Rainbow is basically just fire.
Yeah, Rainbow is just fire, and Blaze is also just fire. Okay, Dryad heals one enemy at a time. I mean, unless you use like a teapot, then I guess. Mage heals one battle at a time. Unless he heals like a teapot, she heals like a teapot, then like kind of boring.
When I was annoying.
But Dryad is like he heals everybody on the field, and she's also a backliner, and she also heals them way too much. So I'm going to give her a B tier. That's because of that. It's kind of rank. It's only because she's a frontliner, not even. I mean, it's also because she heals way too much. Okay. Viking is kind of boring. Okay, I guess he tanks a lot, and I guess when the 50th Viking behind him dies, it's like, I'm kind of mad, and then I do 1.25 times more damage, and I have a red head. But like, oh, he's faster. But his only purpose is to stall, I feel like. Okay, but Norman! Oh my god.
Doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't make sense. Why does he have so much armor? Why does he have so much He doesn't even have like the. He doesn't even look like he has like 100 something armor. And not to mention, it's got. Even after you spend 50 years trying to kill the first Norman, there's only a second one behind him, and that second one will cast a smite a beam upon your upon your frontliners, and No matter if it's a mini boss or a meat shield or a tarnished sword, that Norman would do so much damage, and that's just for one Norman. If there are like three that are still trying to are still like coming on the field, then it's kind of like Sunbeam, but even worse because he actually does damage. So Norman's getting A tier only because of his lightning beam. I mean, if he only spawns once, then he won't be that dangerous. But every stage just keeps like no matter what stage it is, it's just always two Norman, whatever. I keep saying Normans. Okay, henchman. Henchman is kind of moronic. He can stall for a really long time, and he has the fastest walk speed in the entire game. Henchman. Besides Grimace, and he also does a lot of knockback and damage. But once he does that, which can be easily baited, he can stall for a very long time, and it kind of wastes a lot of time. I have prospect. Still, yeah, henchman. I said that like 5 times. And then Trollich is just okay. Trollich is just henchman, except not only does he have more health, but you cannot even like bait. You cannot even like tell when Trollich is about to spawn, so it just makes it less predictable. And yeah, that's what happens. Like, yep, I just spawned.
And then in rage.
Oh, I'm not gonna talk about enraged Trollich. This is already gone. Because it only happens in one stage in the whole game. Actually, I'm pretty like 2. But 3 stage, it's money. I only said that because Dark Bomber came off screen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Monso is very moronic. Even though it's a boss.
Why are you making
I don't know. Stagger is very monically boring. I'm gonna give her D tier. I don't even care. Not even touching on 3 stars. But Slasher does a lot of damage for literally no reason. Okay, it's kind of she does a lot of AoE damage for the battle that she's slashing through and the battles that she's slash to. But after that, she's kind of useless. Other than to bait your Monic Titans again. I forgot what Ire does.
Ire is like so back to her, infiltrate, and then when he kills her, it's basically Google.
Oh.
Google with sword.
He does like nothing!
Fury is the same thing,
But with damage. Okay, Fury, Fury is actually kind of tanky, so I'm gonna give him C tier. But Ire, I feel like going as far as to giving him E tier, but the magnifications and like angel trait kind of makes up for it. Like, he's kind of just dare to stall, but like he does like no cheap damage. He does actually cheap damage, not even chip damage. He does very cheap damage. Why don't you gonna look at Ire? Oh, nearby allies. That still does something. Dealing okay damage. Even the resetting his attack rate by a strong buff to himself. 30? Egotistical yell. 60. Oh. Stack duration. Bro. Wait, what's his name? Wait, no, what's his name? Oh yeah, okay.
Oh yeah.
I don't hear Ire. I actually never heard that sound effect because it's almost like And then Fury is just tanky and like does more damage. And Ire, I've never actually seen Ire do anything. Not even in 3 stars.
I'm not twisted.
Yeah. He's just there to like. He's only there to stall, but he doesn't actually do like cheap damage. I guess he does do 120 something damage, but like. I mean, not base damage, but like. The things that I care about are Monaco. Grappler. Okay. Sometimes grappler is really inconvenient, but grappler can also pull a mini boss and just help them. I'm not sure if he actually does that. I think he does like -1 damage for when he grapples. And because of that, it's pretty much just helping enemies. Like, thank you, I can get to the front lines quickly, now die, or something.
It's like Crusader.
So he's literally a reverse dangerous. I'm gonna give him E tier because of that.
Yeah.
But Crusader will insecure any backliner. No matter who it is. I'm literally gonna give Crusader A tier. He's an anti backliner. Like I guess like other anti backliners are like crazy. I mean like Confederator or something. But Crusader they just straight up. Actually, actually I might give him B tier. Okay. He only prevents you from spawning a single backliner. He literally insta kills them. But like most of the time, he's also pretty tanky for what he does. Like a backliner that prevents backliners. Why does every anti backliner have to be a backliner? Judgment is kind of similar to like. Judgment is like it's kind of like how Grappler is Crusader is an anti-range enemy. Except this time, Judgment can be... Judgment? Hello. Everyone knows what Judgment does. I'm just gonna give him C tier because you can easily counter him. Is it him or her? You can easily counter them with spawn just no range enemies. And Punishment... Most of the time, Punishment never dies. But he's also another anti like range enemy. Yeah, you have to prepare your liberty. And if you don't have liberty, then just get prepared. Because he will smite everything, even your base, so you cannot even like kill him like consistently or anything. He does a lot of damage and he gives a really long stun.
He literally does super stun.
Yeah, he gives super stun. What did I just do? Punishment! What the? Bro. Okay, how much damage does he do base? He should lose. No! Oh, that was so... He does like 600... What the... Oh, wait, no, not 600. Like... Wait, huh? Huh? Wait. Monster TFS, Okay. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna give him B tier. He's easy to counter, but he's kind of moronic. Actually, I'm gonna go as far as I'm gonna give him C tier. Okay. McBurn is far more annoying than... Okay. If he starts charging up, and there's a frontliner, any frontliner, not even like Stagger. If he's charging up, that's pretty much okay. Unless you have like Rate Quitter or something, which is like you're probably not gonna use him. I guess you can interrupt his moronic chuck. But if he fully chucks, then your frontliners are gonna melt, and he's gonna flick burn. He does a lot of damage, and it's pretty much little turkey. I'm gonna give him B tier because like. Sometimes you don't even have time to like catch up to me. It's kind of like Crazy Chemist, except easier. Oh, wait. This is Blast. Oh, this is Blast.
Blast does so much damage.
Okay, Blast. He does a lot of damage, but at least it's not like Crazy Chemist because I mean.
It's like Crazy Chemist.
No. Okay, I guess. This is like the point of the game where you can probably use like Rate Quitter. Okay.
You're never gonna use him.
He's like a B plus because attacking him once at least it stops him entirely from attacking him once. Not like Crazy Chemist where attack him 50 times and he was still.
But if you let him charge fully, it's like
a boom, and he will melt your front lines.
Once it's a block.
Actually, I might actually give him A tier. I mean, it's more like an A minus.
Plus, if your battlers are like in the full radius, then they can just get stuck.
Yeah. Like let's say explosions. Gubby Samurai is kind of nil, and Gubby Rainbow. I mean, Rainbow Samurai.
Hot dog.
Okay, Atomic's so moronic. I swear. He has infinite range.
It's like,
Especially when I'm not gonna count Liberty being used on him because that doesn't really happen much. But it's pretty much impossible to counter him. Even if you have meat shields, like it's still the AoE. I'm gonna give him B tier because at least he's not like that dangerous. Yeah. Okay. Atomic. I'm actually gonna give Atomic B tier because he's semi counterable with armor enemies and also dual speed. Yeah. But if he's a batliner, then armor enemies. Like even Hoarder can tank him. Because he has 68 armor. He does do like 72 damage and 70 something damage in modification, which is a lot for a minigun. But like at least the death bar also just adds insult to injury. But like also I just realized how not different the Rangers are. Atomic isn't really as dangerous as people say. Actually, you know what? Atomic is as dangerous as people say it is. I'm gonna give it A tier. Because it's a backliner and stuff.
In 2-star, 3-star, dual speed can only tank the damage.
Okay, Beacon is the first zombie traitor enemy in the game. Not really, but Beacon is just an anti-meat shield because like if literally anybody dies and then like it's gonna okay. A trust having like 50 something health, it doesn't sound like that much. But if you have like I keep saying this, but if you have like titans and low domes and everything like low cooldowns, then they're just gonna waste their time like performing such a massive strong attack on a mono trust and it's gonna waste your time. Then sometimes it could even be a million on the field if you suck at defending. So if ultimate spawns, you pretty much have to stop spawning meat shields. And especially if that meat shield dies from a backliner attack. And ultimate.
Obviously.
Anyways, Teapot Battler. Pretty much every single time you see Teapot Battler, he's in rage. And when he gets in rage, unless you're really good at baiting the rage, he's a pain to deal with.
Yeah, because especially in TE type, because we can just get spammed all the time with me.
I'm gonna give him A tier just for his enraged, but I feel like giving it like A minus because if he's not enraged, which can be easily baited, he's just tanky. He doesn't even have angel trait. And because he's a battler. Okay, Neowell Battler is very moronic, and I think this is one of the only battlers in the game that I personally think they should nerf. I'm going to give him A tier because he is a backliner, and if he's enraged, oh my god, your frontliner is dead. Not even if you're using Titan. Even if his turn is short, you're going to lose 2 arms from one enemy. Father is a pretty dangerous enemy. I might give him boss not ranking tier. And also same with Crusher. Same with Lil Teapot and T and Ayafra. Okay, I already rated Battler Classic. Okay, Dark Battler is not really that dangerous. Because range enemies...
Not even at 6 times.
Not even in 6 times. Range enemies exist. Shield Battler doesn't even stall for that long. But Dark Shield stalls for so long. He's such a waste of time. I'm not even gonna talk about if Enigma spawns him because I'm just gonna. Okay, if you show this to a non-TB player, they're gonna say, why are there 4 battlers? It's actually Sword Battle Classic. You're gonna get
Why is this render like that?
because the stupid like subchapter they didn't have proper renders. They even show the sword. This is so
Wait,
stupid.
make it spy by
They all look like NPCs. Like,
No.
like, oh, red eyes and and then and then yes, Kennedy. And then and then and then Rosa is hui 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 hui.
Why are you making blood by
No. I just looking there for no reason. Okay, Dark Sword's leap is really annoying, but he really doesn't even do much. Rusher Battler is so pointless.
Yeah.
He's just speed battler.
But even
Okay, Dark Rusher, I guess when he teleports, which happens once, he can stun for a while and can do some damage, I guess, but like, he can also bait your enemies, blah blah, he doesn't really do much. Okay, a Bomber Battler is so... He has like -1 health.
yeah. But it's so fast. Can't
He's
you-
not even that fast. You can literally, you can get like a Bright Grand to kill him or something. Actually, no, that's a joke.
No, why that was so stupid?
I can point out exists. You can get like an enraged Timor sword to just so. Wait. I think he has enough health. Still, you can just counter with range enemy. I mean, like literally just any range enemy, like ninja or something. And even then, I don't think his explosion does that. Oh yeah, actually, I think it does that much. Actually, I don't think it does that much. Actually, I think it does. Actually, it doesn't really do that much. The explosion does have like some AoE, blah 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 blah. Blah. I'm gonna give him DT actually. But Dawn Barber is infamously catastrophic and bomb fuzzling or something. I'm gonna give Dart Bomber. You know what? I'm gonna actually give him A tier because he's really hard to kill. So you pretty much just have to. I guess you can get ninja or something, but like you pretty much just have to bait him. And if you're not baiting him, I know I keep making a sound. If you're not baiting him, then there goes your front lines, no matter what enemy is, unless it's Norwegian. Okay, Speedster's so moronic and boring. I'm not gonna talk about him. Okay, Racer's like spin attack. I swear. I think the only reason they make Gatlin is because of Racer. And even then, okay, I'm not. Okay, he doesn't. Okay, I guess he can get healed by Majorator, but that doesn't even happen all that often. His spin attack, I guess he can cripple your front lines and knockback and everything. But like, that's so loud. But like, come on, doesn't even do that much. It's just a low def bringer, knockoff low def bringer. Oh, is it Regenerator? Heals a lot, especially for feast. I almost have full skill and a seal foil. Oh, hello. And Majorator. Okay, I guess Regenerator and Majorator can be easily like countered by just killing the enemy fast and not sucking at the game. But like, they heal a lot of enemies. I'm just gonna give them C tier. Gravitator is a waste of fresh air. But Spiritator is a waste of time. Because of how long he stuns enemy. Why does he have to apply like it almost feels like super stun, but it's like a stun between the normal stun from dual gravity and like super stun. Or it's just like an above average stun. And you cannot even kill him before he cannot even like there's pretty much no way to counter his thing unless you have like a rusher that can just bait his thing. But if he hits your defenses, then he's gonna stun everybody in that. Because his AoE is way too big. Fizz Call is pretty dangerous. Sophie is pretty dangerous. Okay, Cake Battler. I guess he does some decent DPS against like missiles, but like not only is it temporary, but ranginess exists, and he also doesn't do that much DPS. Okay, Puke Battler. Puke Battler. He does do some decent damage here. He even plays Weaken, but like that's pretty much it. Okay, Cake Battler. All he does is wait. Why is he here? Cake Battler just trips enemies. It's kind of boring. Blah blah blah. Okay, but Fudge Battler, as a backliner, he's very, 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 very annoying.
Basically, it's everybody.
Yeah, it's just a worse Terror Battler because his AoE is bigger. I'm gonna give him like B tier. Just because of how long he can stall for. He's such a massive waste of time, man. Can only counter mini bosses like you know what I'm saying, I give him B tier. I don't remember what this does, but I know it's not dangerous. Okay, Enigma is such a... Okay, Enigma is the most orangey enemy in the entire game. Like, no matter what you can... Actually, never mind. But Enigma is one of the most orangey battlers in the game because it's either... It's either, like... It's either... It's either... It's either a massive waste of time, which is stalling with Dark Shield, or a backliner murderer, like Dark Sword, or free kills, Dark Bomber. If it's Dark Battler or Dark Rusher, you're pretty much like, what's the word? If you get Dark Battler or Dark Rusher, then you pretty much won the lottery because it keeps spawning Dark Bomber and Dark Shield. And Dark Bomber, they're both really bad. In like both ends. Like I guess Dark Bomber you can bait like a battler somehow attacking him for a reason. But Dark Shield is such a waste of time. This enemy is kind of moronic. Ice Dagger does literally nothing. He inflicts freeze, and he has like 420 base health or something. What more could you ask less or something? I mean, what less could you ask? Okay, Dual Ice Dagger. He does no damage, but he's such a waste of time. And I'm going to give him B tier just because if you have like one unit that isn't a mini boss, there goes like 20 seconds of your life. I don't know. Okay, this guy just shoots snowballs and inflicts like slow. Like yeah, okay. It's not even like I guess he has a lot of range, but like okay, he does shoot really fast, like boom, boom, boom before he reloads. But like, okay, what does this guy even do? He's called like Ice Gunner or something. Yeah, Ice Gunner. Single target, high DPS, singular ice project. Oh, so just another waste of time. Okay. Okay, this idiot can stall for a really long time. Blah blah blah. These subjects are boring. This guy, I guess, is like Barb Battler. I think he has like wrestle. Hello.
I said, cool. That guy has.
Yeah. But like, he doesn't really stall for that long. Okay, this guy does, I think he does like 3 times more damage to frozen enemies, I think. Right? Bruh. I forgot what it's called. Like Breacher Battler or something. Breacher TBB, Breacher Battler. Wait. Huh? What? The stupid stalactite in the picture made me think I searched something wrong. Oh no, it's called Breaker. Immense single target. Oh, okay, he does splash damage, but he does a lot of single target damage if the unit has a cult debuff. Okay. So like if you don't have cult debuff, then but if you have cult debuff, then it doesn't really do much. It's just like Iyer where it just has no purpose at all. Okay. Okay, and then I think Breacher's the exact opposite or something. Units. without the B debuff. It's directly hit target, taking slightly less damage. Okay, so it's like, okay, and like, oh, you don't have got debuff. I'm so jealous. Or something. Just a bit what's it called? Breacher. Okay, this guy can stall for a pretty long time, and he's a backliner. He can push back a lot, so I'm gonna give him like B tier. Okay, this is B minus tier, and this is B plus tier, because this guy can. This guy is. I think they only made this because stalagmite isn't in tier more, and they missed the mechanic of stalagmite, so they're just gonna reuse it, and instead making a backliner. What's it even called? I don't even remember the name. Mistral. Name was Sulfur. Okay, normal. Gale Battler. Multiple shot waves, say! Half the range. That doesn't even fall for anything. Okay, I guess that kind of makes up for something. But he can stall for a pretty long time. And this guy is a backliner and he can stall for a kind of long time. Wait, if it's single target, then I'm immediately pushing it down to C tier. It's gonna run it. Okay, what the? Okay, this is the guy with, this is just travel but with more range. So it's just another waste of time. No, foul caster. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Foul caster herself doesn't really do much, but if you chums to foul cast, not only can it bait pretty much everything, but it can inflict cold to like anybody because I'm on like, hey, I'm just gonna snipe you. Also, I do AOE. I'm running. I'm just gonna give it a B tier. Okay, close the door because I'm being stupidly loud and the aircon's on. Okay, I genuinely don't know what this guy does. I don't even remember his name. I don't remember this guy. Okay, I know his eyes got up. Frostburn. Okami. Frostburn. Okami. Ow. A smaller frostburn? Huh? Oh, that looks like nothing. Then what does Okami do? With what, ice breath? Oh. That's kind of ironic. That's the light. Guys, got a money. So thank you. And you can like delete your backliners, and you can also knock back and also stall. I'm gonna give him B tier. Actually, yeah, B tier. Just because he can stall. Okay, Stalactite Stalactite is an easy A tier. Only because no, shut up. Only because he makes every stage just have everyone have the cold debuff. Yeah, as if Foulcast doesn't already do that. I mean, yeah, Foulcast. Okay, time for I'm cooked business. Sprint. Hello. Oh, okay. This guy's kind of tanky, but like that's his only purpose. Sprinter Muffin. Oh my god, the first E tier in a while. Okay, he doesn't have that much health, and he doesn't even do that much damage to your base. I guess if you have long corners, like oh my gosh, okay, Exploder Muffin. I'm gonna give him C tier. He has really weak health, but he can two-shot. Okay, not two-shot, but like he can do 2 shots to your base before you're pretty much dead in real life. Okay, Recruit Muffin does like almost nothing. But the Soldier Muffin is like Uzi Rambo, where he's easily counterable with armor units, but like... Bro, it's so annoying. It's like boom, 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 boom. I read us for 1 second. Boom, boom, boom. If you don't have armor units, goodbye. But if you do, then still goodbye, because it still do kind of cheap damage, because they keep stacking it everything. Boom, Muffin. Okay, he doesn't even do that much knockback. I guess he can tank for a little bit, but still. But Shield and Muffin, I'm literally gonna give him A tier. Like, no hesitation. He has way too much armor. And also too much health. Okay, Cupcake, this guy is just a waste of time. Cake is a massive waste of time. Okay, you can summon Case, RNG, blah 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 blah, but still. Hello. But what does Bazooka Muffin do? He's just a rocket Robotic Muffin's kind of moronic. His stun is kind of moronic. He does a lot of damage. It's a backliner. It's just B tier. Only because he inflicts stun. Actually, yeah. Okay, Specialist Muffin, his stupid airstrike thing doesn't even do much. Okay, Anarchist Muffin can easily go in. Okay, Anarchist, I'm only gonna give him B tier because his range isn't that high. But if he's like defender enough, and he summons that jet, it doesn't really do much, unless your defenses are that weak. Actually, it does do a lot, but at least you know what? But it's not enough for A tier though. It's like B plus. Cause this Muffin does literally nothing. Like actually nothing. Okay. Oh. Illuminati confirm. He can heal enemies and weaken everybody. Okay. He's just a massive waste of time too. Okay, Tank Muffin is also like kind of a waste of time. He has like no armor. I guess it's tanky, but still. Prism Tank Muffin can stall for too long, and I say too long, and he can also end your run if he shoots enough. I mean, if enough Prism Tank shoot. Okay, Katana Muffin's kind of dangerous. Okay, wait. You know what? I'll continue this later. Honesty and the idiocity and the real life city. I come to die. You know the Bran is just Firebrand, but way more boring. I want to end this already. Scorch, Vomit, that's kind of dangerous. Okay, Birdshot's kind of more like, why it takes €1,000,000. This guy's stunned, so it's kind of moronic. This guy's so moronic and stalling. Just shield, man. Brave Rush is also kind of moronic. He's just armored Muffin. Box Straw is like, it's kind of moronic. Shenkat is a bit moronic, but he has -1 HP. Princess is very, very, very moronic, but you can just arrange units. You kind of have low health. Sweetheart is very RNG and moronic. I need to end this already. Bottled is very moronic. You need to stall him with Mafia crew and stuff. Bottled is very moronic when he's enriched, but like blah 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 blah. This guy enriches guys, whatever. And Brainiac is very I already forgot. Okay, this guy enrages, but I don't know what this guy does. Faster, I'm running out of time. Boffin. Loading. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Activate the rich abilities. It's very moronic. So that guy goes in C tier. Yeah, Clifford is very, very moronic. Sunbeam is extremely stupid and moronic. I don't know what Razor does. I need to look him up again. Razor, faster. Bro, there's nothing. Edgelord is just G. G. And then this. Shader does. Wait, what? Oh, I thought I missed something. Shader does literally nothing. Actually, no. I'm really gonna give E tier. The Sparkle is a bit moronic, but like, I don't know, man. He's kind of moronically easy to deal with. This guy kind of sucks, and you should delete him. This guy very sucks and I should delete him. Actually, don't remember what he does. Actually, don't remember. Monster. Bro, this morning slash. Wasting my time. Hello. He's literally just mafia crap. What about King Quinn? Cash a half health and more ammo for reloading. Oh, he has resistance with the mega large. Okay, so he goes in B tier, but monsters like armor enemies exist, but still actually armor enemies exist. Actually, armor enemies don't exist. Okay, I need to run fast. Okay, crime is very money. I should delete him. Okay, Prime is extremely money. I should delete him. Actually, he doesn't do that much damage, but he fired for so long. I said, beat. Actually, no, he doesn't. Okay, Slenderhead is kinda Slenderhead. He's not even that bad. Okay, Screecher Head is very moronic, but he also doesn't do anything. He just stalls, kinda. Jeff is, oh my god, I'm gonna die in real life. Wait, what? I feel so bad, but almost like, hey, are you gonna die? I'm gonna die. Dies. This guy will steal your money, but it does like absolutely nothing. Ransomware also doesn't really do much. Okay, they cheap damage your base, but still. Okay, Zip Bomb is very moronic. Hui. I guess you can use range enemies, but still, it's really fast. And you can also has a lot of AoE. Hui. Okay, this guy is less dangerous than Zip Bomb for some reason. I don't care if it's like, you know what I'm saying. Okay, this guy is just kind of tanky and stuff. Give him C tier actually. This guy is the exact opposite. Actually, yeah. And then, okay, this guy just pierces truth, kind of boring. This guy infinitely pierces truth is still kind of boring. This Monic Dam with summon the blood crystals, and I guess it does something. The tormented crystal, I guess is also stronger. Okay, I forgot what this guy does. Isn't this the guy's like? Isn't this the guy? Oh my god, I forgot what he. Oh no, he sacrificed like. Stop. This guy. I already forgot it. Bro. Oh. Bloodcaster. Oh. It's kind of mod. This guy can go in B tier. It's kind of mod. Oh wait, this is okay. This is Apostle. This is Outcast. This is Blight. The renders look so stupid. Okay, Carcast kind of moronic when they're stuck like, oh, but it doesn't do anything. Okay, and this guy's very moronic. Oh. Okay, and this guy. Okay, this guy's extremely moronic, but it's not that bad. And I don't know what this guy does. It's game. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's kind of moronic. I'm gonna have to give him C tier. Okay, this is the tier list now. I had to speed run rank them because they're all boring. Okay, I'm gonna slowly scroll through.
Yes.
No. Actually, you know what? The S tier will be the most dangerous enemy in this A tier section. Okay, Banhammer is just like these two are just very low A tier. This is like mid A tier. This is low A tier. Also low A tier. This is high A tier. This is very high A tier. This is okay. This is mid A tier. This is mid A tier also. This is low A tier. This is mid A tier. This is high A tier. This is really high A tier. This is low A tier. This is also low A tier. This is like mid A tier. This is a very low A tier. This is mid A tier. Actually no, high A tier. This is A tier. I mean high A tier. Actually mid A tier. This is high A tier. Actually, no, mid A tier. It's just RNG. This is low A tier. This is mid A tier. This is low A. No, this is mid A tier. This is low A tier. This is very low A tier. This is mid A tier. So it's either Warhead or Betty. So I'm just gonna put both of them actually. Okay, this is my entire. They're both in chapter 3. This game sucks. I have to make it bigger. You can't just make the page any longer. Hello. Hello. Oh my god. Hello. I can't even see the whole tier list. If I do it like this, it will be like negative 1p. Bro. This game sucks. Can I even do this? No. Nobody's gonna see that. Can I even see the full all of S tier without not seeing? Okay, you know what? Like this. Yeah, whatever. And then save. I'm gonna save.
What's the S?
All enemies ranked by danger, including some backliner, force, etc. I'm going to download this image. Enemy tier list. I'm gonna save.
Oh, only Betty and
Warhead. They're the only ones I said high A tier. Wait, did I just save twice?
oh my god, you also said hi.
I said high A tier only. That's kind of moronic. Okay, it is the whole tier list. I'm not breaking the bosses. You know what I'm saying? Also, I never mentioned this, but vocalist and singer are both in F tier. They do nothing.
They do nothing.
All the stupid Crimson Skies and Red Herring are just C tier. Geo, I'm not sure. Okay, and the Able. Also, half of A tier is just chapter 3. I mean, okay, wait. This is chapter 1. Okay, this is chapter 2. This is chapter 3. This is chapter 4. This is all just subchapters. The only S tiers are chapter 3.
Yeah. Chapter 3 is the worst.
Chapter 3 is the worst. It's probably because we haven't even. Actually, No Man is probably S tier too.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna update it. No Man is also S tier. No Man's also S tier. No Man's also S tier. Bro. What else? Oh, that's all. Save again.
Ever since I started a family, my family is more than just my family.
Right, they're all just the same. Ever since I started my family has become more than my family. Bro. I would like to say. I swear I clicked that earlier. No, just humor. Who is the highest ranked casual? Zip-Bomb. Zip-Bomb is the highest ranked casual in the tier list.
Wait, what?
And also Bucket Tiger. Bucket Tiger and Zip-Bomb are the only casual A tiers.
Yeah.
I've already created this tier list, so you're just gonna duplicate. 252 images. Okay, what's the lowest humor ranked enemy? Is Vocalist. But besides. There's also Vigilant, and it's also Dark Battler, and also the chapter 2 buffers. Okay, the lowest casual. Oh no. Okay, the most mid rating. Just kidding. No. End the video.